everyone, and welcome back to another Bloons Sea Battles video. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day as usual, and we're gonna hop right into a late game video. So as you guys know, the best late game setup is in fact Ice Tower, Super Monkey, and Ninja. I'm fairly sure. So that's exactly what we're going with. We also got Cobras as well, which is why I'm using them. Because I just wanted to annoy my opponent. So my basic plan was to keep my opponent at one heart the entire game, which is why I'm using Cobras. I'm obviously not just going to use Cobras for like late game, because that's not even possible. Like, cause yeah, they're not really good at taking out a lot of things. Cobras are actually, I'm actually thinking about using like having a game where I use Cobras, and I'm also thinking about actually getting Cobras, but I need to get more medallions for that because I lost a lot of them. But I had enough to play this for late game, so that's why I did it. So he is going with farms and heli pallets, which is a good strategy. But mine was obviously better for late game. So I mean, I knew I was gonna win in that sense because I did have a better late game kind of setup. But yeah, I do have a lot of Cobras, as you can see. And I wasn't really gonna go Blue Nico yet because I was getting money off of Cobras, which wasn't the greatest of ideas, because then when I actually excuse me, because I didn't have any farms. So once I stopped using Cobras, or once I wasn't just dependent on Cobra income, I wouldn't have a way of getting money. So that was something I didn't really think through too well. So, but I do go ahead and I do throw down a Ninja, just to kind of take out the camos, because camos do come in a couple rounds, and then I was gonna plan on getting a Flash Bomb Ninja, and then a Bloons Ninja. So that's kind of what I was thinking about that. And we're still going off of Cobra income, which probably wasn't the greatest idea, as I said before. Obviously, because I wouldn't have any way of getting money later in the game. So yeah, that probably wasn't the greatest idea. But so far they're doing pretty well for us. Something I also want to test out is if Cobras can defend a Rainbow Regen Rush if there's enough of them. Could be kind of cool. Like if you just fill up the whole screen with them, I wonder how effective that would be. Probably not very, but I'm not really sure, because if you set them on strong, they can pop like 2 layers of balloons each, right? Or like something like that. That's kind of crazy. But we do get like $4,000 a round from our Cobra income. But obviously he has a factory and a bank, so he's obviously making way more than we are. But now we start to give them all attribution, yeah, I think that's what it's called, so we can kind of drain his lives. Because my idea was to, since we did get the Cobra, to drain his hearts to 1, because what I have had happen to me before is Al's sent him leads because he has everything on pursuit, so he probably wouldn't be able to do very well against leads. But then he got Apache, so. But what was I saying? So I'm sorry if I just made that loud noise to your guys' ears. That probably wasn't exactly the greatest thing. But what was I even saying? Yeah, attribution on the Cobras. Well, my idea was to keep them down to 1 heart the whole game, because I know you can't kill them with Cobras. So I just want to keep them down to 1 heart. Because I have had it happen to me before where a Moab got through my defenses, but I only lost 30 lives because I popped it in time. So I wanted to keep him at 1 heart just in case one balloon slips through, which is very easily possible, especially late game when there's 0 MGs and stuff, because one balloon could very easily slip through. Because like 150 lives late game is a lot better, or is a lot more useful than you guys might think. Well, actually, a lot more useful than I think as well, or I used to think until that happened to me. But yeah, that's that. I did just get back from But today, what was I even saying? I just got back from moving furniture from my grandma's house because my grandma's moving. So I moved like I think a couch and 2 chairs. I'm not really sure. It doesn't really matter though. I just thought I should tell a story while we were just sitting here chilling. I also just recorded my voice for the next 10 minutes, and it decided not to load the audio. So I guess I have to start minimizing my segments of voiceovers so that I don't have to restart 15 minutes of it. So lesson learned for next time, I guess. But like throughout this entire game, the only problem, or the only thing that my defense was weak to was camos. So that was kind of the only thing I was a little nervous about getting rushed by, because I would have preferred not to lose, as I'm sure everyone else does as well. But we do go ahead and put our super monkey in the top right hand corner, obviously, so that we can fit as many on the map as possible, as many sun temples on the map as possible. Our eco isn't bad, but I would have liked it. Yeah, like I started focusing on eco now, because I would have liked it at 10,000, but it obviously wasn't at 10,000 because I was focusing a lot on the money I was making from the Cobras. And another thing, voiceovers are also a lot easier to do for the main reason that, or no, they're not like, I don't enjoy doing voiceovers more than actually live commentary, because I enjoy live commentary a lot more than voiceovers. It's just, the only problem with doing live commentary is that if someone like interrupts, like a family member or something interrupts me, like knocks on my door or something like that, then I would have to completely restart like the entire game instead of just deleting the last 3 seconds of the voiceover. And I did just check if I was recording, because I can't be bothered to, I mean, not that it would matter because we're halfway through the game, so even if I wasn't recording, like I could just start recording halfway through a game. So I don't know why I did that anyways, but I guess that's why. So yeah, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I know I already said that, but you guys are awesome, so I hope you guys are having just as good of a day I am. But so I know you guys would like me to play other games, and I know I should. It's just like I don't have enough space. There's a couple games that I'm thinking about playing, and one of them it's called Monster Super League. If you guys don't know what that is, you should check it out because it's an awesome game. I used to play that a lot actually, and I used to love it, so I think I might start getting back into it, and I hope you guys do too, because we can play it together, which would be really fun. So I think that I'm gonna start a series on Monster Super League, because I think that would be a lot of fun. I could do, like, since I know a lot about the game, I could do like tutorials for you guys. I could help you. I don't know, because like a lot of MSL, which is MLS, what? No, MSL, Monster Super, yeah. A lot of MSL or Monster Super League is farming, and I don't mean like going on a literal farm. I mean like finding out the best teams, because you put together like teams of these creatures to beat other creatures in like the story mode, and you get resources for beating them in different levels. So you need to find like the best team to farm that area. What I mean by farm is like beat that area over and over and over, because you can like set it to auto, which I would call farming. It's really fun. It's a really cool game. So I really hope you guys check it out and play along with me, because it'd be really fun. I don't know when I'm gonna actually start that game. I'm thinking, like, when you guys are seeing this video, I'm thinking tomorrow, but I'm not really sure, because I have another late game video that I might upload after this one, and then after that I might switch over to Monster Super League for a while. And then I could kind of keep coming back to BC battles if you guys want me to, or I could just completely switch over. It's up to you guys. I'm actually gonna check if my voiceover is not cutting out real quick. Okay, well, my voiceover is doing well so far. I'll probably just cut off my voice because sometimes I start talking before I actually hit the record button, so sometimes that doesn't work. I also really want to do a face cam because I know I enjoy watching YouTubers more when they have a face cam. I can like connect with them more. I don't know, maybe I'm weird, but that is something I want to check out soon because I really want you guys to be able to connect with me, or like I want you guys to actually feel like you're just sitting there with me and talking to me directly. Which something I've also always wondered was like should I talk directly to one specific like you? Should I just say you because I know one person is watching? Like when one person's watching this video, I want them to feel like they're actually sitting with me and playing this game with me. So I was wondering like if I should just say you or you guys to talk to all of you, or just the one person that's watching. I don't know, but I know it may be kind of weird, but I don't know. It's just something I've always wondered. Something I've also always wondered is, or not wondered, but like noticed, is that like, I know, is that, should be wondered. So something I've always wondered is if the technological terror is like, if the technological terror by itself is better than the sun god. That's something I've always wondered. I don't know why I said by itself, but is the technological terror better than the sun god? I'm not including the Sun Temple. I'm just saying technological terror. Or is the RoboCop, not the RoboCop, the Robo Monkey better than the is the Robo Monkey better than the Sun God? Or is the Sun God better than the Robo Monkey, and then the technological terror is better than the Sun God? That's something I've always wondered. And I'm seeing you guys comments on like you guys want to play like with in live streams or something like that, and I would love to do that. It's just that I don't know when, like what your guys' time or like schedules are, like daily schedules, so I wouldn't know when to live stream. So I would love to know like what times are best for you guys. So like if you put like a time in the chat, or if you guys comment like what time would be best for you, I promise you I would read that comment and I will take it into account. It'll be super helpful. Just like if you just comment what time is best for you for me to live stream. So like if it was, I don't know, 12 p.m. in the afternoon, or if it was 7 p.m. in the afternoon, I don't know, or if it was in the morning, I don't know, but depending on what time it is, I may only be able to stream on weekends for those specific people, and then stream on, although most likely I can only stream on weekdays or on weekends, because my weekdays I can't like stream past 10, I think, because my internet shuts off after 10 p.m. so that it prevents me from actually staying up, which means cool but also sucks. Actually no, it's not cool, it just sucks. But I can't really change that, so if it's 10 Eastern time, well, I have to stop streaming at 10 p.m. Eastern time. So yeah, just let me know what times you guys would like the best. I like, even though I have a pretty strict time for what I can stream on weekends or on weekdays, I can stream pretty much any time on weekdays, like 6 a.m. in the morning, 6 p.m., 12 p.m. Literally, like most of the day I could probably stream. Not like all day I could stream, but any part of the day I could stream. So I would love your guys' input on that. And I'm also trying my best not to actually overlap my voice when I do voiceovers, but sometimes I just can't help it. Sometimes it just happens. I would love to read your guys' comments on like what I can improve on my videos, because I would love that as well. I do seriously take them into account, and I know I should probably, like, I know you guys wanted me to put music in this video, or in these videos, but sometimes these videos are just so long. It's just like, but if you guys really want music in these videos, let me know, and I will 100% start putting them in the videos every single time. I have done it for a few videos, but I haven't done it as much as I would have liked to, so I do apologize for that. But like, as you can see right now, we do have the same number of sun temples, but my sun temples are popping mine faster than his are popping his. And like, someone might say that it's because I have more towers, but I don't. Well, I mean, I do now. I have 4 sun temples, but when I had 3, I didn't have more sun temples. My sun temples were popping them faster than his were, and he even has a technological tear helping, so that's kind of crazy. Because the Cobras, they don't help that much with Moabs, so they wouldn't make that much of a difference, especially if there was a technological terror on his side. So actually, there's 2, as well as heli pilots. So that just goes to show how much better my sun temples were. But we are getting to the point in this game where he is starting to struggle a little bit more, which is kind of crazy because you see how many things are on his screen and see how many are on mine, and mine are literally popping the same speed as his, and he has so much more things helping him out, which just goes to show how much better the sun temples are. It's just crazy how much better they are, just based on a few towers that you include. So but at this point, I mean, it's around 42. I believe we make it nearly to around 50. I'm not really sure. I can't really remember. But we are going to be able to beat him in the long run, because our sun temples, as I said before, are better because we have better towers to actually like beat them. But the only 3 units you need. Actually, no, you only need 2. The only 2 towers you need to make the best sun temple in the game are ice towers and super monkeys. The reason I picked ninja is just because the ninja is also good at slowing them down, but you don't need a ninja to make the best sun temples. So I think in a later video I might do like farms, ice towers, and then super monkeys. The only problem with that is that if someone else chooses the ninja, the ice tower, and the super monkey, they would beat me, because the ninja sabotage supply lines slows them down 25%, slows the balloons down I think 25%, and the ice tower does 75%. I could be wrong about that, or maybe it's 50 and 75, I don't know, but it slows them down even more. So if someone had the same setup as me, and it just came down to the point where they were slowing down the towers, then I would obviously get beaten. But so far I've not run into anyone that has beaten me in late game, which I'm obviously not complaining about, but for some people that might struggle late game, or for those of you that might struggle late game, just use this setup and just use it that way, and you'll be good to go. So just in case you're struggling getting anywhere late game, that is something you can do. But at this point, as you can see, our Moabs are slowed down so much more. Ours are only halfway through the map, and his almost like went through, because there's ice towers built into our sun temples. So as you can see, our Moabs are going a lot slower than his are, which is crazy. So that's why ice towers are so good. When they're put in sun temples, that's why they're just so good. But like, we are keeping the same kind of cobra, or we are maintaining the same amount of cobras on our side, so that we can keep him down to 1 life instead of 1 balloon sticks through. I thought he was going to lose right here, but he battle energied and I actually beat it. So there was a few points in another late game that I actually did that I'm going to probably upload tomorrow. There was a few points in the other late game where I almost lost because off the start, because he was rushing me with Oh My Gods. So he almost actually beat me off the start, but I was able to just battle energy and use ninjas and ice towers to just slow them down to like 90%, which was crazy. And I also apologize if you guys hear cuts in my voice every now and then. It's just me making sure that my voiceover doesn't get destroyed, because sometimes when I record like 10 to 20 minutes of my voice, it just decides not to record it. I mean, like, it records it, but it's just blank. My voice isn't even in it, so I don't know why that happens, but that's kind of why I do that. So I was trying to put down technological terrors, but then I realized I just didn't want to do that. So at this point, I was building sabotage spy lines and the ice tower, because, like, look how much I just slowed them down by. That's crazy. They're going so slow. But his are almost getting through, and mine are still halfway through the map because they're slowed so much by, like, the ice towers and the temples combined with the ones I just built, and I use the ability. It's just it's so much. It's crazy. But I might make a video where I just beat people in, like, not in Bonanza, but regular people based on, like, what they send me, because I could just throw down a Cobra when they rush me with a Moab or anything, and just get the upgrade instantly, and then send the Moab or BFB back to them, which would be really fun to do. The misdirection upgrade on the Cobra. So our Moabs, or those Moabs, are almost getting through there. Not ours, because they're the game. They're natural Moabs, but we are still shredding ours, and he's struggle-lugging over there with his. So this was round 50. This was kind of the round that I figured he was going to go down. He's low on lives because our Cobras just keep taking the lives from him. So if anything at all slips through, it's just over for him. So we slowed these ZOMGs way down, because ours are still at the beginning and his are at the end. It's crazy how much they slow him down. But we got another temple here, and it's not looking good for him. He just can't pop the ZOMG. He finally pops it into BFBs, but there's just nothing he can do. He will not be able to stop him in time, and they end up taking him down. So if you guys did enjoy this video, thank you for watching. As always, I'll see you guys in the next one.